So, what's been in the news today?
All sorts.
What was that thing we just heard on the radio? Hi everyone, it's the KaK M Show.
Music?
Music? No, Esther McVeigh. I think I heard those words.
Yes.
Some politician.
Yeah.
And what are politicians? They're supposed to be our servants, aren't they?
Yes. But they've twisted it around so they become... Well, let's put it like this. Say you were working, you're on, say, 20 grand a year.
Yeah.
Would you pay your servant 70 grand a year?
No chance.
And why are they getting that amount?
That's a really good point. That's a really good point. But what was it about? Universal credit. What is universal credit?
It's where they're going to change the way, if you're on benefits, the way they roll them out.
Benefits?
Well,
did you say benefits?
They were entitlements, but they changed it from entitlements to benefits because they can't take entitlements away.
Oh, so it makes people look like beggars if they haven't got any money to live on?
Yes.
But we set up a welfare system to make sure people we're fair.
Well, we've got to pay, don't forget, out of that, we have to pay their 70 grand a year.
That's slavery and robbery.
Yeah. You see, they've set up a new suicide minister.
Suicide minister?
Mm.
What, so they can make some money from it?
Well,
more than likely.
It's supposed to be there to prevent suicide.
What? A minister monster from Westminster.
Yep. The only problem with her is...
wants to stop people committing suicide because... Whose fault is it always?
The government's.
Of course it is.
But the only problem with her is, every time there's been a vote on to cut disablement money, cut the poor, cut benefits, she's always voted yes, cut them.
Well, their wages are just going up and they're our public servants. Well, that stinks.
Yeah.
So I guess you won't be registering to vote then?
Not registered.
Nobody to vote for, is there? Is there anybody worth voting for?
No.
So what else has been in the news recently? In America, we've had this High Court judge that's been appointed that's apparently, allegedly... Kavanaugh, that's been raping women. There's all these women coming out going, yeah, he's raped us. And Bush, same thing, Bush, Blair, Cameron, May, Trump has said, no, he's got the job.
Well, I only know about one. I didn't know about the others, but...
I think there's been a few accusations of rape, but of course they get away with it. So the actual High Court judge in America, in the very High Court, is allegedly a womanizer and a rapist, allegedly.
Mm.
So I thought everybody said that Trump was going to do a good job. He's the real deal, and he's man.
Well, it depends. I mean, it's very confusing what he's doing at the moment, because sometimes he does something that looks really good, and then as soon as he's done that, it makes it, well, maybe he is on our side. He goes and does something that makes him look really bad. So it's like a keep them guessing type thing, I reckon, because I don't believe you can get to that position unless you're one of them.
One of them.
One of them that seeks power
and control over other people, like they do in the church.
Yes.
Well, that stinks as well.
Yeah. But he may not be.
I just thought of a good title for this video.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What stinks? Trump. That's good. If you Trump in England, it's called fart. If you fart, it's called a Trump. And yeah, it stinks. May can, may not. Yeah, you must fill out parts A and C.
You may be fined £1,000.
May not, must, could, couldn't. What else has been in the news? We were talking about it today, weren't we?
Yeah.
This morning.
Yeah.
So there was the universal credit.
Yeah.
There was this Kavanaugh, which has been alleged to do women harm, that's been appointed the High Court judge, and there was something else that was in the newspapers now. What was it? In the news, on the radio. Anybody you know? Does anybody know what's been in the news today that's worth talking about? There was a picture of a monster in a paper on the TV this morning. Sorry, internet. Don't watch TV.
Well, there's stuff going off now that, and let's face it, at the end of the day, whatever you see in the paper it's always to cause controversy.
Like, and fear.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and hatred.
Yeah.
It nearly got you the other night.
Well, sometimes when you're looking at this shit so often, it can...
You got so passionate about it, all of a sudden you started letting off these things, but that's what it does to people.
Yeah.
It's because it's fear porn.
Yeah. And anger porn, get angry.
It gets you angry, and all of a sudden you start hating yourselves.
One of the things I read is that they've got vehicles set up all over the country for when the Brexit doesn't happen, for when the riots happen. So they're already prepared for... They know that there's not going to be a Brexit, so they're already preparing for when everyone goes, we voted out.
It seems they've all been preparing for a new referendum, and so they change it around.
Yeah.
But the amount of money that's been spent on all this Brexit bollocks...
All they're doing is virtually the same as what they did in Ireland. They voted no to the Lisbon Treaty, so they gave them 6 months of propaganda, and then gave them another vote. And same thing happened again. 6 months propaganda, give them another vote, and just keep doing that until they vote yes.
So vehicles all around the country in case there's riots. Have you seen what they're trying to be inciting us to do? To get angry at people that have been so-called people from the Middle East or from Syria. No, this is what we were talking about this morning. You know when Teresa and Donald and whoever this week goes and bombs your country and they absolutely obliterate it. And you're thinking, oh, right.
Like Afghanistan.
Yeah, Afghanistan, Iraq, Syria. And you think,
Libya.
Say we were Syrian or Libyan, right? And it's like, well, this has become utter living hell. What we're going to do? Do you want to go to Germany? Angela Merkel.
No, it's a bit cold there.
It's a bit cold there. And also, what about Greece? No, their economy's crap. Where's all the money? Where did they give you money? Well, let's go to England.
Yeah.
That's where we'll go. But what the British government do then is make you hate these poor people, that they've bombed their country and made billions upon billions for them and their mates.
Yeah, but how do they make you hate them?
By staging terror attacks, by brainwashing them, and then we go back to your own whatever.
Oh, yeah? Don't forget...
And it's like, well, hold on, isn't it one planet, one people? We're all actually one, aren't we?
It's just the age-old...
People forget who they are in relation to all this.
They're just using the tried and tested, thousands-of-year-old, divide and conquer, keep control.
That's what it is, divide and conquer. Control of your mind. And as we've said this many times before, that's what government means. The governor's the controller, and ment, is from mental, or like he says, mentalis, the Latin, meaning the mind. So whoever you vote for, government wins. And government is mind control.
Terrorists.
Why would you want that? Who are the real terrorists?
Government!
You can probably flash some pictures up now. Are they the real terrorists? So what really stinks?
Government again.